What's going on, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people? Got this new video for you coming through, man. Check it out, man. It is February 27th on a Friday, and it is 50 degrees outside, and the sun is shining. How about that? Nice day, and it's rare for a February, middle of the winter time. So, that being said, today I had an encounter that was odd, strange, and I think was meant for intimidation with a skinwalker gang stalker. I handled myself accordingly. Maybe I could have did something different. So the guy rolled past me with his windows down, talking loud, saying derogatory things about people walking down the street in the area. So I gestured the guy to leave me alone. And of course, like they always do, he didn't acknowledge me, but he absolutely seen me. You know, the main thing, right, is not to panic, not to be fearful, not to be anything other than stand your ground, right? Because at the end of the day, I will continue to say that fear is in fact an illusion. But I don't think that these tactics are necessarily meant for fear. They're meant for a reaction. And the thing about a reaction is that a reaction is separate than a response, although they are cousins. But you always want to respond instead of react. But me, I have a tendency to fall right in the middle on the edge of the razor blade, where I come with a reaction response. After the encounter with this unknown subject, I continued down my path, just enjoying the day, soaking up the vitamin sunshine. This same individual spun the block yet again, and I could hardly believe that this individual wanted to continue hovering near me. I didn't say anything. This time his windows was up, but we locked eyes, and I gave him the look of a person that is ready to stand my ground. You know, these are things that I have to deal with on a constant basis, and I handle them well for the most part. I don't get caught up with the reaction to where I overreact and end up in a bad situation. You know, this was actually the first time in a while that I had an interaction with an individual like this, but at any rate, I had an encounter today, and it felt like it was meant to be intense. It was meant to incite, and all I could think to myself was, this is it, which in fact this was not it. But I figure I'd take it to the airwaves and share it with my beautiful people, and just keep my audio file active and updated. You know, I am an individual that minds my own business, that stays in my lane and respects all. But unfortunately, I don't get the same in return. I don't get what I deserve out of life right now. But at the same time, I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be no matter what people are doing around me. And believe me, they do a lot. The program rages on, and it will continue to rage on, and I will continue to stand my ground at all cost. So yeah, man, for all my people out there who feel like they're in the same situation, respond, don't react. Stand your ground and never be fearful, because it's not worth the fear or the reaction. And if you can stick to that and stand on that, you should be able to get through every situation. I hate that things have to be the way that they are, but at the same time, that's the way things are. It doesn't look like things are going to slow down or change, but it does look like I will continue to deal with the malarkey from the Skinwalker gang stalkers, and I am okay with that, because I am content with who I am. I am confident with who I am, and I refuse to be intimidated no matter what they bring my way. But it can get sticky, and I know that it can. But I say to my gang stalkers, don't threaten me with a good time. You got a job to do as well as me. You do your job and I'm gonna do mine. And with that being said, you folks take it easy and don't let nobody get you down.